A lot of people play with the camera locked. Many don't know the real advantages of a camera unlocked. Today I'm going to explain you why you should play with the camera unlocked and do a comparison. My name is Zadarkus and this is Mastering SoloQ. So you may be wondering why you should play with the unlocked screen and not with the locked screen. Even though League of Legends seems to want you to think at the start that you should be playing with the locked screen because that is the default options, there are actually many disadvantages to playing with the screen locked. Of course, there are also a couple of disadvantages of playing with the screen unlocked, but overall it is just better to play with the screen unlocked. But first of all, let's understand what are the disadvantages and the advantages of playing with the screen locked. To start off, when it comes to advantages, thanks to having your character always in the center of the screen, it is easy to just keep track of your position. You won't be losing sight of your champion, and even in a cluster team fight, when a lot of things are going on, it is easy to just keep up with your positioning and you won't be losing yourself from the screen. And that is basically the best and the major advantage of it. Also, it requires less work, you just can keep track of you and you just play the game, the camera moves with you, It's easier to start off, of course, and to learn the game. But disadvantages are big. First of all, if I just go with the mouse to the edge of the screen, nothing happens. So my information about what is happening around me is less. I only know what is going on in the screen and by the minimap. But if, for example, I had somebody fighting here, let's place a test dummy here. Okay, now let's imagine this is my teammate and that's the enemy and they're fighting there. Okay, something is happening there. I did see it in the minimap, but I don't really know what the hell is going on here. And it can be that it's actually harder to see, as you can see in the minimap, because of the icons. They may even be a bit overlapping, so you don't really know what the hell is going on. And imagine if there are even more people there, you don't really know what's going on. So you can't, with your mouse, easily just drag it there. You have to basically left click in the minimap and keep the mouse there to see what's happening. But immediately once you release the left click, it goes back to your champion. So if I'm here doing blue buff, for example, and I notice something is going on there, I can't just react directly. I have to start walking there in the minimap, left click, see what the hell is going on. But at that moment, the moment I'm left clicking here, I also lose track of my champion. And something can happen. Let's say somebody could be in this bush waiting for me. So as I'm moving here and I left click, I don't know what the hell is going on with me. Of course that if I release it, I immediately go back, but you get the idea. It's very hard to gather information all around and you're just stuck to your champion. Also, there's also another thing. If you're laning, for example, there are champions that have really long range abilities, and with this type of camera lock, they could do a lot of harm to you. Let's say I had a ward here, so I do have vision on this. Let's say that this target dummy is a ward, so I have vision of this, thanks to the minions and the target dummy. Even though I have vision of that, as I'm playing around here, I don't actually see what the hell is going on there. Of course, in the minimap, again, it appears, but I don't know. And maybe sometimes I just would want to see what the hell is going up there. But the only way I have to do that is with the, clicking in the minimap. That isn't really nice. Other thing, if I'm playing Lux, for example, Lux has a real long range ultimate, the same as Zerat. I mean, if I want to snipe somebody around here, if I just do that, I'm locked, and that is also bad. That's why the camera locked is a really bad thing to do. It's good to start learning, but you should actually unlock it. It's hard to gather information around you, it's hard to use really long range abilities, even though you have visions in some stuff, you can't really see it because you're locked to your champion, and that is really bad. Let's say you tried to unlock the camera, but you find it really hard. For starters, for some reason unlocking the camera, you can't really play really well with it. So the best thing you could do to start learning is to come to the options game menu down here, camera lock mode, semi-locked. Okay, this is the best tip I can do you to learn how to play without the camera locked, because when you move your mouse on the edges, as you can see, you do have a limited amount of free space to move the camera, and that will help you get a bit used to playing with the camera unlocked. As you can see, I can kind of move around, so this is a good way to stop playing with the locked camera. Play a couple of games like this, get used to the fact that you can move the camera with your cursor, and as you can see, thanks to this, I can be here and already start scouting ahead and having more information. If a team fight is going on, let's say target dummies there were fighting, instead of having the camera really locked, I can just start moving around and getting more information in real time. Now, camera unlocked. This is the best way to play the game. Why? First of all, sometimes if I have the camera locked, let's say it's normal also, as I'm playing and moving this champion, even if it is just a little bit, the camera moves with me. And even though you don't think it is, it actually makes it harder to focus on what's going on around you, because everything is moving indirectly. You see, the camera is moving, so even though the minions are stopped in the place, they are moving when it comes to your eyesight. When you play with the camera unlocked, you can just, set the camera in the lane like this. And I do that a lot, I get the camera somewhat like I want, and I play the game like this. I focus how I want it. So let's say I see that something is going out there, I can fastly just, as I'm farming, you see, go there, spacebar, get to the character, really easy. I'm here just chilling. Nothing is going on. I can come up, see what the hell is going on. My teammate can be fighting. Maybe I have a global ultimate. Do I want to come here? Do I don't? Okay, spacebar, I'm back to it. And it's the best way to just gather information around you. If you want to get attention to your champion, all you have to do is press spacebar. Press spacebar. If you keep it pressed, there it is. It's a locked camera. As you can see. Once I stop it, I can just play the game with my mouse. Get the camera exactly like I want. So as for example here, let's say I'm getting chased by the enemy. If I have the camera locked, I'm running away from him, but I don't see crap ahead of me. Instead of that, I can just, already kind of predict the path I want to take. I just do it like this. Basically, playing with the camera unlocked gives you more information, and information is one of the most important things in League of Legends. It helps you react faster. You are not limited in your gameplay and in what you see. It's like a first-person shooter. Having a bigger field of vision is better. You can see more, and therefore you can react to more things. The same thing goes with the camera modes. The more freedom you have with your camera, the more information you can gather, the faster you can react, and overall the gameplay can just get a level up in such a way you can't even imagine if you haven't tested it. And again, if you are playing champions with global ultimates, you do want to have this possibility of just moving the camera and checking stuff out. Imagine the pain in the ass if I have teleport. I want to teleport to a place, I have to left click, hold the left click. I want to teleport, you have to teleport through the minimap basically, which is a pain in the ass, right? So try to play with the camera unlocked. If it is hard for you from the time, start with the semi-locked camera, so you can get the use of moving a little bit the camera with your mouse, and with that move to playing with the camera unlocked. cause you should always try to play it like that. My name has been Zadarkus, hope you guys enjoy it. If you did, remember to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, it helps out a lot. Leave a comment, let me know how many of you still play with the camera locked, would like to know that, and subscribe if you are not again. Stay awesome, be awesome, and I'll be seeing you pretty soon with a new one. Bye bye!